Hey everybody, Rob here at etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PTC Custom Fit Cabin Air Filter on our 2017 Toyota Corolla iM. Now, a cabin filter is going to do for your car what a furnace filter does for your house. It's going to take all the air from the outside, filter it before it comes through our vents. Now, this is going to be really important because a lot of people don't realize, but the air inside of our car can actually be up to 6 times more polluted than the air outside. Because let's face it, once we're driving down the road and the air is coming in, there's all that exhaust fumes, allergens, and everything else, and then it gets trapped in here, it doesn't have anywhere to go. So it's important to check your cabin filter to make sure you have the best air quality inside, especially if you have any kind of breathing problems like asthma or allergy issues. But also, it's going to make sure that we don't build up any kind of pressure in our vent system. Because if the filter gets clogged, then it's not going to be able to flow through properly, which can cause damage later on down the road. And I know we've all been to the service center where somebody might offer to replace it for you, and that's okay, but it's an extremely easy process that no one really should have to pay somebody else to do it. In fact, let's go and do it together now. We're going to start by coming to the glove box on the passenger side. Just open it up, and if you have anything in here, you may want to pull it out just so it doesn't make a mess. But over here on the side, we'll have this little shock dampener. You just grab it with your finger and pull outward. We can slide it off. And then we'll see right here at the edge of the glove box, we're going to have these little stops. That's going to prevent the glove box from coming down too far. But if we take our finger and we kind of push in on the plastic tab, you can see you can bring it just past it. We're going to do that on each side so the glove box can come down all the way. Now once your glove box is in this position, you can let it go. And just let it down gently, and if we look inside behind it, we'll have this white panel right here. On the passenger side or the right side, there'll be a little tab. I'm going to push in, pull outward, and then slide that panel out. There's a little clip on the side that it sits in, but that'll expose your cabin filter. You can just grab it and pull it out. Now you can already see that it's pretty dirty because it's actually starting to change color. And if we start opening up the pleats, we can see that it is doing its job because it's capturing bigger pieces that could get into the fan and at the least cause a lot of noise and get a little annoying. But at a further problem, it could cause damage to our system. So we're going to go ahead and set our filter aside. We'll grab our new one. But one thing I do want to mention is on our original filter, you can see that it's going to say up with an arrow. That's going to be the airflow direction. We want to make sure we pay attention to that. So when we grab our new air filter, we can see it does have arrows, so we want to make sure the airflow arrows are pointing in the same direction they were when we took it out. Then it's just a matter of reversing the steps, slide your filter in place, and then to put this cover back in, you want to slide that tab from the passenger side over so it goes into that notch, clip the other side in. You just want to rotate your glove box up gently. The stops will kind of bend in, lock back into place. Grab the dampener and slide it right back on. It's just that easy. As you can see, in a matter of minutes, you can have it checked or changed. Now, PTC is also going to have a charcoal cabin air filter and a white media particulate filter. The charcoal filter is going to do the same job and it'll install exactly the same, but it's going to have a little bit better filtering quality when it comes to allergens or any kind of emissions or odors when we're driving down the road. And I do always suggest if you're going to change or check your cabin air filter, it'd be a good time to change or check your engine air filter as well. Now, the manufacturer is going to recommend to at least check your air filter every 12,000 to 18,000 miles, and if you need a specific time frame, you can double check your owner's manual. But again, I'm Rob here at etrailer.com, and that'll finish up your look at the PTC Custom Fit Cabin Air Filter on our 2017 Toyota Corolla iM.